Today is going to be a very special topic that I'm going to talk about that relates to uh, many Chinese martial art and even other martial arts too. But today, mostly, I'm going to refer that to internal martial art, especially on Wu Hao Tai Chi, because I teach Wu Hao Tai Chi. So, so bear in mind that my information today, it's solely related to the Wu Hao Tai Chi theory and the principle that I know. So if any way or anyhow I said it that might offend your style, please accept my forgiveness because this is from our founder. He had his theory, and this is what we're going to use. A lot of Tai Chi theory is being used traditionally, how during their time, how they practice the Tai Chi. So a lot of theory that they use may not make sense to the modern society. So I will combine that with modern theory, which is science. So I'll be using that so that that makes sense a lot of things. Okay. Today we're going to talk about how to use our joints. A couple of weeks, actually last month, I've been talking about the hands, the foot, the direction, the position, the head structure, all that according to how we execute our Wu Hao Tai Chi. Now I'm going to talk about the joints. The joints are very important because the joints are the 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 the, the joints are the things that hold our parts together. Like there's a joint here, there's a joint here, there's a joint here, there's a joint here, there's a joint here. Of course, there are many joints, like little joints from the fingers and the legs. But we're talking about the three major external joints. So talking about that, I'm sure some of you may have some question about, are you trying to tell me about the external harmony? Yes, I am. I'm going to talk about that and how you relate to the joint, how we're going to use it when we execute the form, and how we're going to use it in terms of the application and tweezle. So all martial arts talk about the six harmony, the three external harmony, and the three internal harmony. But today I will just talk about the external harmony. Otherwise, it's going to run for an hour. I plan to cut this off in about 30 minutes, so it won't be too long. So the three external harmony. External means outside, not inside. Now, don't get me wrong, when you apply something, when you do something, mind is involved. Yes, but I'm not going to talk about that. I just want to talk about the physical part so you understand it better from the physical point of view, something that you see, If I talk about internal part, how your mind, the chi travel, you don't see. I'll talk about that next time when I continue this lecture. But I do have two lectures on my YouTube channel. You can go look for it, external and internal harmony. I broke into two parts, and I think I did one in Spain. I also did one in Houston. So you can go back and check those lectures. But today I emphasize more on joints, relate to the three external harmony. Now, what is this harmony? What is it? It's actually a connection. How we connect these things together. He means connect or combine or put it together very nicely. External harmony, there's three of them. Why? San, her. External three harmony. Okay? He. Actually, it's external three connection or feature. The word he in Chinese could mean anything. Basically, it's saying that your something combine with something or something connect with something to get harmony, to get the best harmony so that you can execute better things. Okay? So that's what he is used for. Okay, that's what the harmony means. That means two things work together three things work together or five things work together, whatever it is, work as a team, put it together, and use it to the fullest, to the ultimate, to the 100% of what they want to achieve. That's what harmony means, He means in the Chinese language. Okay, so when I say I talk about external harmony, I always talk about Tai Chi wisdom, which is based on, or Tai Chi intelligence is based on artificial intelligence and the emotional intelligence. In other words, the external part and the internal part, put it together, give you the Tai Chi intelligence. So we're going to talk about the external part. So when we talk about the external part, then we are talking about the body mechanics. Then we're talking about position. Then we talk about the head position. We talk about the hand position. We talk about the rotation. We talk about the joints. So today the topic is the joint. So where is the joint? Where are the three harmonized joints that we're going to talk about? Very important. Actually very important in everyday life, but more important in Tai Chi, so that if you use it harmoniously, you're going to get the ultimate results. Not to mention health, not to mention spirituality, not to mention some martial arts. So these joints, when used correctly, you're going to attain that health, spirituality, and martial arts. Okay, first joint is the wrist joint. The wrist joint. You know, a lot of people have carpal tunnel, so that means you're not using your wrist correctly, right? So because too much like this, nothing move, and nothing combined with something else, so physically just that, so you're gonna get carpal tunnel. And then we have tennis elbow. I love those names. In America, we come up all kind of names, you know. Carpal tunnel. See, in Tai Chi, we watch that. I'm telling you now. And then we watch the elbow, tennis elbow. I never thought of it. Just come out right now. Guy out there telling me, tennis elbow. All right, tennis elbow. Why is that? Playing too much tennis, or actually using too much, especially the cook, in cooking too much, or the farmers using too much one direction, so they get hurt on the elbow. And shoulder beside us, right? Is that called beside us? Yeah, I have Denise over here today. She's gonna help me in some of the applications. She's gonna knock me all over the place. You're gonna watch a woman knocking a man all over the place, okay? So anyway, so beside us, so here, and here, we have problems, all right? But if we do Tai Chi correctly, I think those problems will be lessened. I wouldn't say it won't exist, because our mind usually forget what we're doing. So I think it'll be lessened if we watch these three parts. So the shoulder combined with the hip. All Tai Chi movement, shoulder has to combine with the hip so that it get the optimal usage. And then we have the elbow connect with the knee. And then we have the wrist connect with the feet, which is the ankle, the joints. So if these three joints are used together in a combination, in the same timing, in the same direction, the same focus, there's no reason for you not to overcome your opponent or whoever is coming into you, or you want to issue a technique of, let's say, brush knee, for example, or lazy to taiko, for example. So let's talk about one example. For example, in Wu Hao Tai Chi, the first move, lazy to taiko, lan jia yi. Okay, that's a very difficult move, look easy, but how are we going to combine with the joints using the three external harmony? So when we start our form, we are facing the front, facing 12 o'clock, and we bend our knees and we raise our hand. And when I shift to the left, and then you can see I'm turning over here. You see that? So this and this, one line. This and this, one line. This and this is one line. Okay, and then when I sink, my body also come down. When I shift, and I'm shifting. So this I never do that. See, if I do that, see that? What happened? This is down there. It's not with that. So it's wrong. Because I'm pushing forward and my buttock is going back. There's no power. Power only comes when the whole body moves forward. That's a complete body mass moving at the same time. So it's actually, if you actually measure those, what is combined in the body mass, it's because of the elbow, the wrist, and the shoulder. So from here, so let's say I'm coming down from here, and I shift. You see that? When I shift, it's all together. It's all together. Now the wrist is here, not there anymore, because we are moving forward. That's a little bit different in this case. But this and this is still match. Okay? So when we do that, that's what's going to happen, which I'm going to show it with Denise over here. So Denise, come forward. And let's say you're going to do lazy to taiko.
Facing that way.
Facing, you can, no, you face this way so they can, face that way so they can see. Let me see, you're going to go here. No. So I want you to face that. It's going to hurt, then I'm going to face there. Okay, let's see. Oh, face it, because that way you're going to move this way.
Okay.
Okay, go back a little bit. So let's say Denise is going to do beginning of Tai Chi and then to lazy to taiko. So you bend your knees and then you raise, go to the left first, go to the left. Yeah, she's going to go there and you watch. See that this and this match, this and this match, this and that match. So same thing here. This and this match, this and this match, and this, that match. Okay? Bend your knees. Okay, and sing and shift forward. Okay, she's going to shift forward. As you can see, that this and this, this and this, this and this. Okay, and then shift back. Okay, and then rotate. Oh yeah, shift back, open, close. Sorry, do your open, close first. So when she do open, close, you can see everything is matches. Okay, and she also have the knee bend, so the open close have a little bit of that. So it's not like that, so it's like that. So it matches with the way here is bent, here matches here, and here matches here. And then you sit back. Oh no, put your feet back first.
Oh, do this one.
Yeah, sit back, and then you rotate, and then that's why you rotate. Put your feet down. Okay. No. You need to go where you are.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get excited. Don't worry. I know you're on the camera. Do that again.
Okay.
Just stay where you are.
Okay.
Just stay where. Okay, no. Go forward a little bit. Okay, now step back. And put the feet down. Rotate. Stay here first. Okay. And now you need to come the foot a little bit more here. Okay. Okay, now she's gonna move to the right to do the lazy to taiko way. Okay, and then move to the right.
Move to the right?
No, move to your right. Go to the left and move to your right.
Okay.
Okay.
Like
See that? Yeah. You see that? She can't move me. The reason why she couldn't move me, because she's not using the entire body. She's just using here. She should make herself as a solid unit, grounded, and use the three external harmony all move together. Move. Yes. No. You see that? She's separated here. She's separated here. Move it together. No, still not good. See that? She's separated. This angle here should not move. This here should not move. Go together. Yeah, there you go. See, I'm going over there now. It's because she matches this and this. She matches this and this. She matches this and this. And also kept a little space here called the fold. The folding is very important in Tai Chi. Okay? But the wrist all has, the joint all have to move like a robot, like an artificial intelligence built machine that you have to move, okay? So shift, yep, and then I get lifted. So that's how I got uprooted. So if she were to just use her hand and move, nothing will happen. See that? Do it again. See that? She do this. This. You can't. You can use it to neutralize about something, But for this particular movement, no, you cannot. Because you have to use like a machine. It's like a merry-go-round. We call it a merry-go-round. It's like using a rotational force to do that. Okay, let's do it again. And then she turned. And then you see that? So by she rotating, keeping the joints intact, I got uprooted. Okay, thanks. So because she's using the Y, San Her, the three external harmony. Her wrist combined with her knee, combined with her ankle, which is the feet, and the elbow, the knee, and the shoulder, and the hip. So that's what it will give her the best, close to 100% good technique to move someone with Tai Chi principle, rather than using brute force. Let's say she's a very strong man. Of course she'll move it without using body mechanic. I'm a smaller guy, but to move a big guy, you have to use body mechanics, because you have to use your three joints combined using the three external methods so that you uprooted him. Not knowingly he's get uprooted. The best thing to move somebody is always uproot the person. Because if you uproot the person, you can go into attacking him in other parts of the body. Otherwise, you won't be able to do it. So uprooting is very important. Therefore, it's a very important concept in the Tai Chi principle. Okay, our next move is brush knee, for example. Lazy to tie code, in Yang style Tai Chi is grasp the sparrow tail, okay. 左右揽切尾, that's the Yang style. Wu Hao style is left, right, lazy to tie code, okay. And then another move is brush knee, palm strike. 搂膝奥步掌, okay. That's also a very popular move in what we call the any style of Tai Chi. It's always there because it's a very practical move. Okay, in this one, there's a timing involved here. Okay, let's say we are from playing the banjo. We lift it up. You see how I lift it up? See that my feet, my knee, and my hip together. Playing the banjo together. And then I turn my waist. And then I sink. So when I lift my hand down and I sink, I step and I shift forward. Keeping the fold. See that? This fold is very important. And I shift forward. Alright? So I shift forward. And then I brush and I sink. So when I sink, I also sink this extended just a little. Because again, I told you that Tai Chi, it's not about hitting someone. When you practice a solo form, your mind cannot be intended to hit someone. If your mind is intended to hit someone, then you're always hitting someone, which is great, but you forget about your body mechanics. So the body mechanics have to keep intact. So you have to be thinking about preparing to hit someone. That means you can hit anyone, anytime you want to, but you're preparing for it. So you have to keep a certain leeway so that anytime in real application, you bust that, It's just like you're pointing a gun at someone, you don't shoot and the person will raise his hand first thing he does. So when you put his hand down, you're going to shoot him. That's what it is. So the same thing. So the joint, see that? This joint has to get ready to that. So when you finish it, then this is going to move. So it's like a faji. It's like an attack. And also, as you can see from here, and we shift forward, and then we push. And when I press, you can see that this dip and this go further a bit. If I go more, then this leg will extend more. But when we do the form, we don't do that. Okay, we only do it when we are applying. Okay, so if you ask me a question, we never applied, how we know it's going to work? Then you have to train separately, not doing the form. Now you're doing the application, using the form principle to to use that technique. Okay, so that's a brush knee technique. Okay, Denise, come over here. So I'm gonna have Denise demonstrate brush knee, and how's that gonna work? Okay, let's face this way so they can.
Like that?
No, Face here, just like the way I face
Okay.
it. Now go back a little bit so that they can see from this angle. So do your brush knee. Yeah, do a brush knee. Okay. Okay, stay where you are. Okay, yeah, keep it like that first. Do your brush knee, stay where you are. Okay, so this is getting ready for the brush knee. Okay, you see that she had a fold here. She had a fold here. She had a chin in. Everything is relaxed, and you can see her poison arrow pointing at me. The enemy here, she's pointing at me. That's the poison arrow, and she's gonna look at me here, at me the direction. Her ankle, you see that? Not ankle. Her knee is right there, with that, and this were right there. Let's say for some reason, okay. Let's say for some reason she messed up. Her knee was like that. She was like that. If she was like that, I just move her. It's a little finger. I just move her. You see that? Because it was not intact. Okay, let's do that again. Do that again now. Your knee is intact. Okay? So you just watch. I can't move her. See that? See? Oh my God, this is solid gold. Solid gold. I can't move her. It's a piece of heavy metal, gold. I can't move her. See that? I can't even move her. Because it's structurally connected, structurally harmonized. Let's say this is strong. Let's say she leave her hand like this. She still go. You see that? She still go. Because the upper part did not match the lower part. Earlier the lower part doesn't match the upper part. So upper part and the lower part has to harmonize. The yin and yang have to harmonize. Mom and dad need to get along. Mom and dad don't get along. There's disharmony at home. Everybody get upset. Everybody gets sad. Everybody gets stressed. So we have to harmonize everything in life. So when we practice this harmony in our movement, we are harmonizing ourselves through movement, to mental. And then we become a harmonized person. Then we give these good vibes to our family. We give it to our friends, give it to our neighbors. So this whole world will be harmonized. We train Tai Chi. That's why Tai Chi is important. I'm selling Tai Chi, okay? All right, one more time. So as you can see, so let's say she do a brush knee, and yeah, put it down, put your foot up, okay? And she gonna move me, okay? Shift forward and move me. She cannot move me. Why is that? Because she's pushing me already. Then what she need to do is shift forward, halfway first, and then you turn. Then, I go. See that? She has to go halfway. But if she were to start earlier, no, because power only comes when there's a momentum. When you reach the momentum, boom, it goes. All right? So momentum also calculated here, but it's also the three harmony. Let me go one more time. Okay, and put your feet, hand down, step, and shift forward. Okay, you see right here, watch right here, halfway already, halfway a little bit. Yeah, right there, a little bit. You can see this combined, this combined, this combined, this combined. And then she's gonna rotate to, okay, let's say you rotate 90 degrees there. Nothing happened. She had to rotate towards me. Boom. See that? So she rotates towards me. So at 50-50, she's gonna rotate towards me with all the three joints combined together. You're gonna knock the shit out of me. Sorry about my language. Okay. Sometimes it's good to have 4-letter words. I'm sorry if I offended anybody. I just want to make a point. She moved the shit out of me. I'm out there. It's legal to do it on YouTube, right? Yeah, she says it's legal. As long as a woman says it's legal, everything is legal. Okay, so I gotta move. All right. So that is how the joints come about. Okay. Now I want to give you another great idea about beside you been harmonizing yourself, been doing great, been doing everything correctly. How about you harmonize the other person? You know, you are in contact with the person, you harmonize you use your harmony to destroy that person's harmony. You see that? And make that harmony as yours. You know, a lot of people never thought about that, You talk about harmonizing yourself. Now, what can you do to harmonize the other person so that the other person is in sync with you? Let's put it that way. Not to say I'm taking advantage of the person. Okay? So, all right, come forward here. Another very popular move is called playing the banjo. Playing the banjo, 手会琵琶. 手会琵琶. It's like playing the banjo, playing the guitar, whatever the name is. You know how Tai Chi translation, they always very mystical. They don't like to use very direct word. You know, how can you be playing a guitar or playing the pipa that you can apply someone, okay? So the hand kind of look like it, like you're playing a guitar, you know, so that's what the name is, okay? And so Wei Pipa is in all the Tai Chi system. Let's say she catches my hand, all right, this. See that? So this is 手会琵琶. Okay, 手会琵琶, the application. You watch my left hand. Okay, you watch my left hand. You will look at here, come forward a little bit. Okay. Look at my wrist. It's at my toe, my ankle. Look at my elbow. It's at my knee. Look at my shoulder is here. So I'm holding here, all right? So I'm harmonizing here. Look at her. She's totally disharmony. She's not even aligned anymore. She's crooked. And her what do you call her elbow is not even aligned with her toe, her ankle. And definitely her hands, the wrist is not aligned with the thing. So I take advantage of her. So in order for me to bump her, I need to use my fold. I go down. See that? So if I do this, it doesn't mean anything. But if I do this, she's gonna go all the way there. She's gonna fly there. If I use the spring of the joint, she know there's a suddenly burst of energy. Okay, because I harmonize myself, take advantage of her and make her disharmony. You know, and then this piece of thing is mine. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna bump it. It's like a toy and throw it out whatever I want to do. So this is the application of the joints. So the joints are very important, my friend. Very, very important. You need to take care of the joints and make sure the joints have fluid, especially when you are about to do some strenuous exercise. Tai Chi is not too bad because Tai Chi is not strenuous. Well, at least Wu Hao style is, but other style like Chen style, Yang style, that sit low. So you make sure you lubricate your joint. Make sure you lubricate the joint like doing this. Lubricating the joint like turning and then turning and then turning the hips and that kind of stuff. So you want to make sure you lubricate the joint. And then the wrist, you know, the swing the arm, you know, swinging the arm like this, swinging this. These are all lubricating the joint, okay? Now, if you can, from the traditional Chinese medicine, the hand had 3 external energy or meridian and internal meridian. The legs have 3 external and 3 internal energies, or meridian, acupuncture point, where it relates to the 5 major organs, 5 primary organs of the body, plus the 6 secondary organs. So all these joints, if they are strong, it can hold your body very well, especially when we get older. Then the question is, if I don't exercise, will my joint be strong? No, your joint won't be strong if you don't exercise. Now, do you have to do Tai Chi? Not necessarily. But if you do Tai Chi, you get Tai Chi wisdom, for sure. But if you don't do Tai Chi, you'll be like any Joe Blow on the street, happy and die peacefully if you exercise correctly. So walking also helps the joint, of course. But a lot of people, when they walk on the phone, I don't know how the joint is happy. When you're walking on the phone, listening to music, your joints are not excited, you know. It's like, damn it, you know, he's on the phone. We're walking. Shit, he need to pay attention to me. On my joint, the joint get upset. So if you walk mindfully, all the good things will happen to you. Okay, if you walk mindfully. So it's very, very important. Now, how to strengthen a joint through food? Yes, you can eat good food, the right food. Don't eat Kentucky Fried Chicken. Sorry, Kentucky, I didn't mean that. But don't eat fried chicken. Don't eat bad meat. But the Chinese always like to eat tendons, or the sinew from the bones, like the feet, the cow feet, the cow bones. You boil the soup. Chicken feet. The Chinese love chicken feet. If you eat Chinese dim sum, you have those chicken feet. Have a lot of collagen on it. Have a lot of tendons in it. So those tendons are good for your body. Okay. So that's all I got to say. And if you have any questions, please let me know on Facebook or YouTube. By the way, this is live on Facebook and YouTube. The first time I'm doing both at the same time. You can ask some questions. I'll be very happy to answer them. We also have a Discord channel, Discord. For some of you may not know what this Discord is. Discord, it is a platform where kids and even a lot of adults actually that play video games in the past got together as a group so they can talk and discuss with each other like a private Facebook. Is used in many applications, in many professional fields. Today is used in the financial field, but I use it for my Tai Chi group called the Wu Hao, the World Wu Hao Tai Chi Tribe. I'm trying to gather all the people in Wu Hao to be in this Discord. And of course, you don't have to be a member of Wu Hao. You can be doing other style of Tai Chi. You could be just a guy who doesn't know about Tai Chi, be part of us. There's a lot of information that's on there about my travel, about my seminar, about my teaching, about my YouTube, about health, about spirituality. All relate that to Tai Chi. Okay. And that Discord channel is called Master Jimmy Wong. You can go to Discord and request for it, and we'll invite you, and you can come and register. It's free. You can get on and watch all the stuff. After this session, I will put the Discord channel name on it, so that way you can go into it and accept the invitation. Another thing that I'm doing is called SEEK, S-E-E-K. It's to sleep, eat, exercise, and knowledge. All right? I think it's very important that we need to know how to sleep, how much to sleep, when to sleep, what positions to sleep. We need to know how to eat good. No, we need to know how to eat right. Okay, eating good is great. We all love to eat certain food, but too much of it is going to cause a problem with your system, because excessive of the same kind of food doesn't provide enough immune system to your body. So we recommend people to eat with 5 colors. It is in our launching last Thursday. We started SEEK. We do meditation, we do some Qigong, and we give a lot of informative information to people how to take care of themselves through eating right. Okay, and the other one, SEEK, the other E stands for exercise. Very important that you exercise. Any kind of exercise, of course, for me is Tai Chi. All right. So walking is great, but be careful how you walk. Be mindful. Swimming is great. It doesn't get too much on your knee. Jogging, it depends on your age, so you have to be very careful. The word K stands for knowledge. You need to have some basic knowledge about lifestyle. What kind of lifestyle? What kind of habits? What kind of mindset that you have? We teach you that. So that's why it's called SEEK. We are in Instagram. Please go to Instagram, look for word SEEK. Or go to Instagram, Master Jimmy Wong. I have a @ SEEK on it, and you can click on it and see those information on there. You'll probably notice that in Facebook lately, we're putting stories about SEEK. About last week, we put a picture of a heart, and we talk about the red color food. What kind of red color food should you eat? What kind of red vegetables? What kind of red fruits? What kind of red meat? That kind of stuff. So it gives you information. So it's very informative. Denise is taking care of the SEEK section, so you'll be seeing a lot of nice diagrams. Denise is also an artist. She also teaches people how to ride horses, and of course now she's very diligently training Tai Chi. She will be one of my certified instructors in my school soon, as I'm training her to be a Tai Chi guru and a SEEK guru someday. Okay. I want you to thank you for being my audience today. Thank you very much, and you all have a nice day. Thank you. All right.